Ladies and gentlemen, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and everyday dreamers across the world, get ready because what I'm about to reveal could change your life forever. Yes, you heard it right. There is a simple, small, and often overlooked coin that could be sitting in your pocket, your jar of loose change, or hiding somewhere deep inside your drawer. A 2002 Jefferson nickel, Monticello 5-cent coin, still in circulation, that has shocked the numismatic world, taking the internet by storm and rocking auction houses with a jaw-dropping value of $6.8 million. That's right. $6.8 million for a nickel. And this isn't a myth. This is real. This is rare. And this could make you rich overnight. The Jefferson nickel has been a part of American currency since 1938. It features the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, and his legendary Monticello home on the reverse. But in 2002, something unusual happened, specifically at the Philadelphia Mint. A small number of Jefferson nickels struck with a P mint mark were released into circulation with mysterious characteristics that would later launch them into collector legend. The 2002 Jefferson nickel may look ordinary at first glance, but some of these coins were minted with extremely rare errors, ultra-sharp full steps on Monticello, or die varieties that make them worth a fortune. These are the coins now being hunted down by collectors, dealers, and wealthy investors from around the globe. What makes it worth $6.8 million? Now you might be wondering, what could possibly make a 5-cent coin worth millions? It all comes down to a perfect storm of rarity, condition, demand, and error. Here's what experts are looking for. White heavy checkmark full steps Monticello design. The stairs on the back of the coin must be completely visible and unbroken. That alone puts it into premium territory. White heavy checkmark minting errors. Look for off-center strikes, double dies, repunched mint marks, or incorrect planchets. Some 2002 nickels were misstruck on foreign coin blanks. White heavy checkmark flawless condition. Coins graded at MS67 or higher with full steps can command tens of thousands. But a combination of a high-grade, full step, ultra-rare error variety recently rocked the auction house floor and sold for a mind-blowing $6.8 million. That's right. One tiny coin that slipped through the cracks of the Mint's quality control system, carrying a freak minting error and preserved in pristine condition, became one of the most expensive nickels ever sold in history. Here's the most exciting part. You might already own one and not even know it. Start checking your pocket change, your coin jar, old purses, inherited collections, or even bank rolls. The 2002 Jefferson nickel is still in circulation. That means it's out there, waiting to be discovered by someone just like you. What should you look for? Magnifying glass tilted left. A 2002 nickel with a P mint mark on the front, next to Jefferson's portrait. Magnifying glass tilted left. Inspect the Monticello steps on the reverse. Are they perfectly sharp and fully visible? Magnifying glass tilted left. Flip the coin under a magnifying glass. Do you notice any doubling, off-center designs, or unusual striking errors? If you even suspect you have one of these rare coins, get it graded immediately by a professional. Third-party grading service like PCGS or NGC. A few dollars spent on grading could turn into millions overnight. Right now, coin auctions are hotter than ever. Collectors are paying top dollar for rare U.S. coins, especially Jefferson nickels with high-grade full steps or errors. We're talking bidding wars, live auction frenzies, private sales through elite dealers, and media headlines across America. The coin market is exploding. And the 2002 nickel has quickly become one of the most sought-after rarities. One verified sale has already made headlines. $6.8 million for a single coin. That collector became a millionaire overnight, and the next one could be you. So what are you waiting for? This isn't just another YouTube story. This is real money in real pockets. And yours could be next. Go now. Check your change, your drawers, your coin stash. Tell your friends, your family, your neighbors. Share this video, because someone out there has the golden nickel and they don't even know it. The 2002 P. Jefferson Monticello nickel is more than a 5-cent piece. It's a $6.8 million ticket to wealth. You don't need to be a collector. You don't need to be an expert. All you need is one lucky coin, and your life could change forever. Subscribe for more millionaire coin alerts. Like this video to support the hunt, and drop a comment if you've found a rare coin before. Together, we'll keep uncovering hidden treasures hiding in plain sight. Asterisk, asterisk, this is not just numismatics. This is a revolution. Asterisk, asterisk, thanks for watching, and may your next nickel be worth millions. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and lucky pocket change holders from around the world, get ready for a shocking, mind-blowing truth hiding in plain sight. Yes, I'm talking about a coin that millions of Americans have touched, one that may be sitting quietly in your drawer, your wallet, or that old coin jar collecting dust. And it's not gold. It's not silver. It's a regular 5-cent nickel. But not just any nickel. This is the legendary 2000 P. Jefferson Monticello nickel. This little coin, weighing just 5 grams, minted in the year 2000 with a simple P mark for Philadelphia, has taken the numismatic world by storm. And here's why. Asterisk, one rare, elusive, mysteriously valuable version asterisk of this very coin has recently shocked collectors and auction houses by selling for a jaw-dropping, earth-shaking $8.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. $8.8 million. For a 5-cent coin that once jingled at the bottom of a pocket. But how is that even possible? How could a common nickel become the gateway to becoming a millionaire? Asterisk, overnight asterisk. Let's unravel the mystery. It all begins with the Jefferson nickel series, first minted in 1938. But in the year 2000, something special happened. The 2000 P nickel, while appearing ordinary at first glance, came with a twist. Some rare versions were struck with unique minting errors, ultra-sharp details, and unmatched die conditions. These are called full steps nickels, and in this year, they were produced with exceptional craftsmanship by mistake. Combine that with circulation rarity, pristine preservation, and the right buyer, and you have the recipe for numismatic gold. Now imagine this. A coin that cost the U.S. Mint just a few cents to produce, flipping hands in normal transactions, being tossed into vending machines, handed to children for candy, suddenly emerging as a silent millionaire maker. Asterisk, asterisk, one collector asterisk, asterisk, whose name remains confidential for security reasons, recently stumbled upon this hidden treasure in a bulk coin bag he bought for under $20. He had no idea that inside the bag was a 2000 P. Jefferson nickel that would change his life forever. This particular coin was not just in excellent condition, it was in mint state perfection, with flawless luster, razor-sharp Monticello steps, and a stunning strike that stood out from the rest. It was authenticated and graded by top experts, who confirmed that this was one of the rarest Jefferson nickels in existence. And within weeks, a private collector stepped in and purchased the coin for a heart-stopping $8.8 million. Let that sink in. A 5-cent nickel, sold for more than a luxury mansion, more than a fleet of Lamborghinis, more than the lifetime earnings of the average person. Now, the real question is, asterisk, do you have one asterisk? Right now, millions of 2000 P. Jefferson nickels are still in circulation. Some are tucked away in forgotten places. Some are riding in your car's cup holder. Some are in your wallet right now. And among them could be another ultra-rare millionaire coin. So here's what you need to do right now. First, dig through your coins. Look for nickels dated 2000 with a P mint mark. Examine the Monticello building on the back. Look closely at the steps. Can you see all 5 or 6 steps clearly, with sharp definition and no blurring? If yes, you could be staring at a jackpot. Next, check the condition. Is the coin shiny? Free from scratches? Does it look almost new despite its age? If so, you could be holding a high-grade specimen worth a fortune. And then, get it authenticated. Send it to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their professional eyes can tell you what your coin is truly worth. Because in the world of rare coins, one small detail can mean the difference between a 5-cent trinket and an $8 million masterpiece. This isn't just a story, it's a wake-up call. Every day, people spend rare coins without knowing. They drop them into parking meters, use them for coffee, or forget them in coat pockets. But for those who pay attention, who know what to look for, who believe that treasures still hide in the ordinary, riches beyond imagination are waiting. So the next time you get change, don't ignore the nickels. Because that tiny coin, that simple little 5-cent piece, might just be the key to becoming a millionaire overnight. This is not a fantasy. This is real. And it could happen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because what you're about to hear may completely change the way you look at your pocket change forever. You might think it's just another nickel. Just 5 cents. Just a small, ordinary coin. But what if I told you that there is one special Jefferson nickel, the 2000 D Monticello 5-cent coin, that has skyrocketed in value and is now worth an earth-shattering $8.4 million? Yes. You heard that right. A coin minted in the year 2000 at the Denver Mint, marked with a small D just under the date, has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters from around the world. This isn't just a nickel. This is a millionaire maker. So grab your coin jars, check your drawers, dig through your old wallets, because if you've got this coin, you could be sitting on a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. Now let's break it all down. This Jefferson nickel, featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the Monticello building on the reverse, has been circulating for years. Millions of them were made. But only one with extraordinary minting perfection, with razor-sharp details, rare die varieties, and flawless condition, has stunned the numismatic world with a jaw-dropping price tag of $8.4 million. So what makes it so special? It starts with the minting error. This particular 2000 D nickel is believed to have been struck using an experimental planchet, possibly not even intended for nickels. The metal composition, the weight, and the tone of the coin are unlike any other. Experts believe it was a trial strike, something that was never supposed to be released to the public, but somehow it made its way into circulation. And now, decades later, it has been discovered. This coin exhibits doubling on Jefferson's eye and on the words, "In God We Trust." It has a full step designation on the Monticello, a highly sought-after feature where the steps are perfectly struck and fully visible without wear. Not to mention, it is in mint state, untouched, untarnished, and preserved like a treasure from a king's vault. Coin grading experts gave it a nearly perfect score, and collectors went wild. At a high-profile auction, with international bidders lined up and phones ringing off the hook. This single 5-cent coin shocked the world when it sold for $8,400,000. Yes. One coin. 5 cents in face value. $8.4 million in market value. And here's the million-dollar question. Do you have one? Because this isn't just about that one coin. There are still undiscovered treasures floating in pockets, in purses, in piggy banks. Some of these coins were minted with similar errors, rare varieties, or came from special experimental batches. And if you're lucky enough to find one, your life could change forever. In the blink of an eye. So what should you look for? First, examine your 2000 Jefferson nickels. Look for the D mint mark beneath the year. Then, inspect the details closely. Use a magnifying glass. Look at Jefferson's eyes, the lettering, the steps of Monticello. Check for doubling. Check for unique colors or unusual weights. If anything stands out, anything at all, do not dismiss it. Take it to a professional coin grader or reputable dealer, because you might just be holding the next multi-million-dollar coin in your hand right now. Imagine waking up tomorrow and selling a coin that you thought was worthless for millions. That's not a dream. That's the story of the 2000 Jefferson nickel. And it could be your story next. So like this video, share it with everyone you know, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin in your change. Subscribe for more stories of hidden fortunes, rare coins, and shocking treasures still waiting to be discovered. The 2000 Jefferson nickel, more than money, it's a golden ticket, and it could be yours. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of hidden treasures, lost fortunes, and mind-blowing discoveries that might be hiding right in your pocket. Today, we uncover one of the greatest coin stories ever told. A small, everyday piece of change that has shaken the numismatic world to its core. I'm talking about the legendary, mysterious, and shockingly valuable 1985 Jefferson nickel, a humble 5-cent coin minted in Denver that has taken the spotlight with an eye-watering value of $9.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single 5-cent coin, once casually tossed into vending machines and pocket change, now valued at more than the most luxurious cars, more than a mansion, more than most people earn in a lifetime. This isn't a fantasy. This is real. This is coin collecting history rewritten. So stay with us, and don't blink, because by the end of this video, you just might find yourself rushing to check your change jar, your piggy bank, or even that old coffee can of coins sitting in your attic. This is the story of a coin that could make you a multimillionaire overnight. The Jefferson nickel, a coin designed to honor one of America's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. First minted in 1938, this 5-cent piece has long been a staple in circulation. On the front, the profile of Jefferson himself. On the reverse, the iconic Monticello, his home, his legacy, his mark on American history. But what makes the 1985 version so unbelievably special? Let's go back to the U.S. Mint in Denver, Colorado, in the year 1985. Tens of millions of nickels were produced, ordinary, everyday coins destined to be spent and forgotten. But among those millions, something extraordinary happened. A rare error, a mintage mystery, a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and anomaly came together, and it gave birth to one of the most valuable nickels the world has ever seen. This 1985 Jefferson nickel was no ordinary coin. Its features? A double die strike, an off-center minting, an uncirculated surface with a full-step Monticello design. And above all, it survived in pristine condition for nearly 4 decades. Asterisk, no scratches, no wear, no damage. Just raw, untouched history. What started as a forgotten 5 cents turned into a $9.4 million jackpot. When this coin finally surfaced at a private numismatic auction, collectors from around the world stood in disbelief. Phones rang. Bids climbed. The air was electric. And when the final gavel slammed down, jaws dropped. The price? A staggering $9,400,000, setting a new global record for the most expensive Jefferson nickel ever sold. It was a moment of legend. A new king was crowned in the world of rare U.S. coins. And what's even more thrilling? Experts believe there could be more out there. Yes, my friends, there may still be 1985 Jefferson nickels in circulation with similar rare features. Maybe in your wallet. Maybe in your drawer. Maybe in that old cup holder in your car. You might be holding history, and not even know it. YET.SO. How do you spot $1,000,000 nickel? Here's what to look for. Asterisk the D mint mark on the right side of the coin under the year 1985. That means it was minted in Denver. Asterisk look for a double die error, slight doubling in the lettering or Monticello details. Asterisk examine the steps on the Monticello. If you can see all 5 or 6 clear steps, you might be holding a full steps variety, which drastically increases the coin's value. Asterisk check for off-center strikes, rotation errors, or an unusually shiny, proof-like finish. Asterisk. And above all, the coin must be in mint or uncirculated condition. No scratches. No heavy wear. Still not sure? Take it to a certified coin dealer. A simple 5-minute inspection could turn your average pocket change into multi-million-dollar life-changing news. Imagine waking up tomorrow with nothing but a handful of nickels, and by nightfall, you're holding a check for $9.4 million. It sounds like a dream, but the dream is real. This is not a lottery. This is not fiction. This is numismatic history. A miracle made of metal. So don't just sit there. Check your change. Dig into your coin jars. Ask your grandparents. Look in old drawers. Because somewhere out there, another 1985 D nickel is waiting to turn someone into an overnight millionaire. Could it be you? If you enjoyed this story of hidden treasure, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next $1 million surprise. Because the world of coins is more than just metal, it's magic, history, and fortune waiting to be discovered. This is the story of the $9.4 million Jefferson nickel, the 1985 D Monticello miracle. Asterisk, and it might just change your life.